Wagwan, it's your humble host, Big Truck. Hey, shout out to my man, Manosphere Highlight Daily. He got some things to say. I have some things to say. And then the spirit of the universe is going to take us home. Show the king some love. Grab your shoulder pads and your helmet, and let's get this work. Let's go.
And here we go.
Easy. Family is out the door. People are more focused on themselves. And I let life pass me by a little bit like that. You know what I mean? Focusing on a career. And life passed me up because I thought crazy women would stay in style forever, but we actually went out of style. Yeah, men are choosing themselves nowadays. Yeah, look at the men clapping already. Look, keep clapping. Yeah, bitch, I'm choosing me. They using new affirmations like I gotta protect my mental health. I'm like, shut your bitch ass up. You better not cry, baby. You need a sick day.
You see the shaming tactics? We're taking what this comedian has to say, and we're rolling it into something, into a conversation, into an issue that she addresses, and we talk about it. Continue to feast.
This is where Uncle Phil comes in. Check this out.
Being a joker is what's gotten you into trouble. You may think it's cool to be on the streets when you're 17, but when you're my age, it's a waste.
I can't think that far ahead.
Millennial men have reached that Uncle Phil stage. Whether they like it or not, mental health is real. You don't have the time, money, or energy to fight over nothing.
And I think what we often do now, whether you older or not, a large number of men are reading the room. A large number of men are picking up their shoulder pads and their helmet and walking on. A large number of men are not staying in places and operating in situations that doesn't serve them, and dealing with a certain type of woman that brings no value. A large number of men are simply saying, you know what? I'm done. All that toxicness, stubbornness, angry behavior, entitlement, keep them shits to yourself. I'm operating in a whole nother dimension. We call that peace.
And if you're wondering what nothing looks like, Daphne's got you covered.
Crazy. I thought we were going to stay in style, man, because I used to give you every bit of crazy. And men used to line up for that crazy shit. Every man wanted to take a roller coaster ride of toxicity. You know what I mean? And I would key your car just because it was Sunday. You got a little beard. When you went to sleep at night, I would cut little pieces of your beard hair off just to let you know I was close to your neck.
You see, this is what women still want to do in their late 30s and early 40s.
And sometimes in their 50s, they still do it. Those childish games that they play. Large number of men say, I love it when you play those childish games. Why? It lets me know how far to keep your ass away from me. Because a woman of good value and has true intentions don't play childish games. Don't move that way. You just exposed yourself. You made it easier for me to cut your ass loose and to keep you far away from me.
Why? Because they are children in grown bodies. They love drama. They love to cross the line and get a reaction out of you. Especially because for years, that supply of men tolerating that foolishness never stopped. Many men were out here practicing simp jutsu, and women knew they could get away with it until men started opting out as a collective. Now it's a problem.
Yeah, but men are choosing themselves, ladies. They want peace above all things. Number one survey said men want peace. You see them clapping? Clap if you want peace, fellas. Yeah. Look around the room, because that is gay as fuck. And somebody...
A man choosing peace is gay as fuck. Once again, even though she's a comedian, but peep the game though. Let's get the meat and potatoes out of it. It's wrong for a man to choose peace. It's wrong for a man to choose his mental health instead of choosing your ass. That's what it comes down to. The men you want are not choosing you. And the men that choose peace and mental health not choosing you. They seeing through you. They seeing you for who you really are. and they want no part of it. It's a Saturday morning. Got my mushroom coffee, got my peace. I'm chilling. Man, the greatest feeling in the world. And if I choose to entertain, it's my choice.
Somebody in the back even did a gay clap. Yes, bitch.
This right here, this is the real response. Shaming language. Classic playbook. You won't give me what I want? You must be gay. Not, maybe I should grow up and be a peacemaker. No, because it's much easier to be a villain than to be a good woman. Chaos is comfortable. Growth is hard. Think about it like the Western Conference Finals. OKC Thunder plays dirty defense to get stops, and you can't even blame them because that's why
Yeah, but guess what? OKC gonna beat San Antonio, but that's another conversation. Continue.
there are referees. They're supposed to call the fouls. That's exactly how millennial women grew up playing the game. Foul after foul. And men just let them play on. No flags, no consequences. But now, men don't give a shit about shaming tactics. The referees aren't coming. Men became their own referees.
What does peace mean to you? And ladies, we need an answer. What does peace mean to you, sir?
Peace to me is I can get my own crib and I can do whatever I want to do.
And we don't say nothing, right? So you want us to shut up. You see, they never mention sex, cooking, or cleaning. They just want you to shut the fuck up. It's a
That part right there.
man in the back right now who wish I would mime the show because he's like, yo, that bitch talking too much.
Yes. Shut up. Be quiet. And before anyone starts clutching pearls, this isn't just a random diss. It's actually backed by science. A 2025 study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology. 2,197 participants, 4 countries, 14 years of data, found that between ages 25 and 64, women averaged 3,275 more words per day than men. That's 20 extra minutes of talking every single day. Researchers at the University of Arizona used ambient audio recordings, over 631,000 clips, to track real conversations in real life. Not surveys, not self-reporting, actual data. So when a man comes home and wants silence, that's him being depleted. His social battery runs on a different operating system than hers. She's warmed up and ready to talk. He's already used up his daily word count just surviving the day. Men communicate in short bursts with clear purpose. Women communicate as a bonding ritual. The words themselves.
It's basically men, short, direct, to the point. Women, they want to take the long way home. They want to say all of this, do all of that. Men, I'm short, direct, to the point with it, boom. Here we go.
Are the point. These are fundamentally different engines. And when you ignore that gap and call it toxic or emotionally unavailable, you're not solving anything. You're just adding more words to the pile.
Peace to me is I can get my own crib and I can do whatever I want to do.
And we don't say nothing, right?
Now the guy in the audience said peace of mind is being in his own crib and doing whatever the hell he wants, right before Daphne cut him off. That's the most important thing said in that whole clip. Men who have lived alone know something women often don't. Your space is your sanctuary. That's where you reset. That's where you recharge. The last thing you want is an agent of chaos walking through the door, talking like...
When I come home from work, I keep a safe, peaceful place. So that when I come home to peace. I come home to love. Relaxation. I have a mini bar. While I go out to drink, I can drink at home. Make me a nice meal, kick my feet up, watch a movie or two or whatever the case may be, listen to some reggae. I'm on cloud 9. But my home is my sanctuary. My home is my octagon. My home is my place of peace. And if I choose to share my space with a woman, that is my choice. I don't have to do ish if I don't want to. Period. And this is what men are doing now. And modern women, Modern women are having a problem with it, a serious problem. How come men aren't speaking to us? How come men aren't approaching us? How come men aren't spending money on us? They did before. But see, now it's a game changer. Men are opting out of that. Since you want the bear so damn much, why don't you go try to get with the bear? Even men know the bear don't even want y'all because the bear are chilling with the men. So you are definitely shit out of luck.
Like she's on a group call with her girls. The pandemic taught a lot of men something they can't unlearn. I don't need this. And once a man learns that, you can't shame it out of him.
And I'm not saying men never deserve peace. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying today's generation of men don't deserve it. Because the last generation of men that deserved peace were the baby boomers. Because those were men that worked 14 hours a day at the plant. They lost one finger. They had 9 fingers left. They had one paycheck. They had to feed a whole family of 7. They farmed. They built houses. They went to war.
It don't matter. This generation of men, last generation of men, up and coming generation of men, it does not matter. A man's peace is a man's peace. And a man is going to do whatever he can and that is necessary to protect that peace. Period. There ain't nothing else you can say to change that.
Men nowadays, y'all don't do all of that collectively. Maybe 1 or 2 things. Yeah. You war? Okay, 1, 2 things. Why the fuck are you still here if you're at war or something? You're at war with yourself. You hear me?
No, a lot of times you can be at war with modern women. You can be at war with the person you married to. You can be at war with the person you have kids by. You can be at war with the person you're in a relationship with. Don't get it twisted.
Most men, all y'all do is go to work and type. That's it, and that's gay as fuck, you know?
Interesting point. However, men aren't sitting around typing. Let's be real about what men in America actually do for a living. Construction is 89% male. Mining and oil and gas extraction, 84.5% male. Transportation and utilities, 75% male. Manufacturing, 71%. Carpenters, electricians, HVAC technicians, plumbers, all over 96% male. These men are building the road she drives on, keeping the lights on in her apartment, and delivering everything she orders online.
So when we hear women say we don't need no man, bullshit. You do need a man because men created majority of the shit that we use. It's just been highlighted. So when a woman says she don't need no, you do need a man. But see, that's once again, look at what feminists did to a large number of women. They lied to you. You bought into the lie. The delusional lie.
But here's the thing. These are not the men women on dating apps are swiping right on. The construction worker and the truck driver are completely invisible to her. She's looking for the software engineer, the finance guy, the one in the button-up, the typing men. And here's the kicker. Computing now employs 7% of men, and in 2024, men still made up 53% of all prime age workers. Women filled only 26.4% of computer and mathematical occupations and just 17.2% of architecture and engineering roles. So the men she actually wants, they're outnumbered. They know their value and they've got options. The invisible men keeping civilization running, she doesn't even see them. That's the dating market she created. Because as the saying goes, hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men.
And hard head make a soft ass.
Weak men create hard times. The cycle is real, but here's what people miss. We are now in the part of the cycle where the environment is forcing men's hands. The good times are over.